Hello, everyone. This is a serious proposal for perhaps a rather unique national symbol that few countries could actually nominate other than the United States of America. We have many national symbols, of course. The Great Seal, which you see now, came to life with some controversy, as did the bald eagle. Again, not a unanimous choice, at least initially, but in the 1782 or 1787, it became nominated for the national bird. The bison became the national mammal in 2016, beating out Shaq, I guess. And the rose, the national flower. The main thing to know about the rose is that if you send red roses, it means you're in love. And if you send white roses, you're safe. So, the molecule that is being offered or suggested as a candidate for the national molecule is uric acid, and it has a very beautiful form, beautiful double bonds, single bonds, and just a good looking molecule. But not only that, it has played a direct role in the establishment of the nation of United States of America. I'm skipping through very many historic points and just getting to the battle for Yorktown, 1781, here on Chesapeake Bay, where the British Army at Yorktown was put under siege by George Washington, who was going to invade New York, here, the seat of British power. But then, when he realized the French fleet was going to go to Chesapeake and help him uh, isolate Cornwallis with some subterfuge, he gathered his continental armies and left, heading up towards King's Ferry and crossing the Hudson, marched south, arriving on the Chesapeake Bay near Yorktown at the end of August. The end result of his arrival there and the arrival of the French fleet, absent the British naval power and Admiral Rodney, who was the commander of the West Indies fleet, who had gone to England to have doctors look at his worsening gout condition, resulted in Cornwallis's being isolated, cut off, besieged, and finally surrendering, signing papers on October 19th, 1781. This marked the end of the real heavy-duty colonial war. Basically, Britain lost. French sort of won for France sort of won for a while, and certainly the United States became a country, which it would not have done had Admiral Rodney not had gout and had he taken his fleet to Chesapeake Bay, where he could have trashed the French, as he was capable of and showed less than a year later. Admiral Rodney, I suppose, looked like this, and he was suffering, so that's explainable. He was a fairly stern and at times nasty admiral, and the gout made him nastier, I'm sure. it was a very serious and debilitating disease process, and which during the summer of 1781 resulted in Admiral Rodney going to England with a part of his fleet to receive medical care and possible surgery rather than showing up at Chesapeake Bay again, where he could have probably destroyed the French fleet in detail. I'm not a historian, but I'm saying what many books that I've looked at uh, support, in that the battle for Yorktown was a pivotal battle in the sense of after the battle, the life of the United States of America was assured. So, look at this beautiful molecule, the stick and ball, the some of the space filling diagrams here. One has to admit that this is a truly excellent example or sampler for a national molecule, and a national molecule that had a direct role in bringing about the life of the nation that chose it as a national molecule. Of course, Rodney didn't know that uric acid was the source of his problems. To restate, this is a serious proposal worth thinking about. Here's General George Washington at victory at Cornwallis, over Cornwallis at Yorktown. Thank you.